Hello friends, today I am going to discuss something about chiasmus. Pronounced as chiasmus, is a rhetorical device where two or more clauses are balanced against each other by a reversal of their structures. Essentially, the second part mirrors the first but in a flipped order. The basic pattern is if the first clause is A and second clause is B, then the third clause is B and fourth clause is A, or XY, YX. A represents the first idea of the element and B represents the second idea of the element. The second clause B and A has the same ideas but in reverse order. Chiasmus draws attention to the ideas by placing them in a memorable and often striking pattern. It creates a sense of equilibrium, making the statement sound elegant and insightful. It can be used subtly to compare or contrast two ideas. The mirrored structure makes the phrase easier to remember. It shows wisdom, clarity, and insight. Now I am going to give some examples of chiasmus and try to give you a little bit of explanations about chiasmus. First is from John F. Kennedy's memorable line: Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. A part is ask not what your country can do for you. B part, ask what you can do for your country. In this classic example, the reversal emphasizes responsibility and action of the citizen. She went to the beach to run, to swim. Now it has been reversed in the second clause. She went to swim and to run. To run and to swim. First is A is to run, B is to swim. In the second portion, to swim comes first and then to run second, demonstrating a parallel structure. Now another example. You forget what you want to remember. You forget what you want to remember and you remember what you want to forget. You forget what you want to remember. A part is you forget. B part, what you want to remember. Now the reverse order, you remember and what you want to forget. The same set of words in a different order to make a statement to promote deep thoughts. Pleasure is a scene. Sometimes scene is a pleasure. So pleasure is a scene, and in the B part, sometimes scene is a pleasure. The case is reversed in the second part. This can be one of the smallest example, but still very valid and catchy, memorable way to create juxtaposition. Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. This is another famous quotation from John F. Kennedy, the American president. Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put end to mankind. The land was ours before we were the land's. Robert Frost, The Gift of Outright. The line has been quoted from Robert Frost, The Gift of Outright. The land was ours before we were the land's. The lands were ours, the possessive, before. B part, we were the lands, another possessive. Success makes you happy and happiness leads to success. A part is success makes you and B part is happy. Now it has been changed into happiness leads to B, success. How can you recognize chiasmus in the line? First, you have to notice the phrases or clauses. Look at the main ideas, keywords that are reversed. Confirm if the initial order is flipped in the second. So these are the ways in which you can recognize chiasmus. Chiasmus is a concise, impactful figure of speech that adds elegance, emphasis, and memorability to writing and speech. It's a powerful tool for speakers and writers who want to leave a lasting impression. I hope all of you got the idea about chiasmus. You can leave a comment for further glorification of ideas, further explanation of ideas. Thank you very much for listening.